I believe there is one aspect in leading engineer roles that is highly underestimated and overlooked, especially, before you actually get yourself into that position and you realize how important it is. And that critical aspect would be the ownership. I believe this is something that is underestimated by a lot of people, the value of it and the importance of it. Because usually, say we are talking about junior, middle, senior developers, I would say even senior developers, all of them are focusing on their features, maybe their area of the product, and they're responsible only for that. Whereas when you take on a leading role, well, that becomes a completely different story. I would say in many cases, you would be responsible for the whole project as a whole, well, definitely for the development side. And with that, you'll take ownership for everything that's happening. And because you need to manage and make sure that everything works, that also means that you will have to communicate not only with your dev team, prioritizing tasks, doing features, implementing user stories, but you would have to talk to other teams, QA and testing, and do other communication with other managers and so on. And it becomes really, really overwhelming, maybe in a sense, because you really would have to do a lot and have a lot of skills aside from just simple coding. You would have to understand, you have to be really, really good at people skills, communicate, understand what's going on. Can you rely on a certain person or not? And that is something I would say that's really undervalued and something that people a lot overlook when it comes to leading roles. And like I said, that would be the ownership. I don't think there is any way to experience it beforehand, before you actually get yourself in those types of leading roles, but something to consider and to be prepared of. I don't know what you think. Do you have a similar experience?